Right, lads. You know the drill. We are live. And we actually have, in the words of He-Man, we have the power. We've unlocked mega damage, maximum devastation. We're going to truly get to try that out today. Because we only had one instance where we just wiped out a base of, what they called? A base of red dudes. I forgot what the faction's called. The Predatories? Predetermined? Maradonas? I don't know what they're called. Already forgot. But they didn't stand a chance. I can't wait to kill more people. Right, lads. That's looking good. You're looking good. We all looking good today. Let's do this. Alright. So after that absolute carnage, where are we headed? What are we doing again? That's right. We're going to clear out the cultists from Newton. Well, we can process. I don't think we can get. Tell you what, we're going to go here, process the rift data. I don't think we can get in just yet. Wouldn't that say optional? Oh, that's the main quest. The Earth Direct Rift data needs to be processed in Cloister's world-spanning computer as the only machine powerful enough to do it. And that's at the top of there. We'll leave that for now. I'd rather stick to the main quest all in one go. We'll do the cultists because it looks like they're just... Oh, they're quite high as well. Here what we'll do. We'll do her quest. We were sticking to companion quest. Let's do that. And this looks good. Rendezvous at Winter's Grasp. The grasp of winter has taken hold. Ooh. Enemies? Ooh, that's harsh in there. Several frigid and, if I am honest, frightening months these trenches have been my home. And it is still your home today. Forever. $12 money. A chest with 12 money in it. Are you kidding me? Oh shit, lads, we nearly died there. We actually nearly died. Half of our bars filled up with Xyranium poisoning. Oh, minefield. Yeah, these are just rations from the guys in the minefields. Damn. Look at the size of them. Cannonade Mech Mark III. We need to kill this. It's going to give us some good experience, which is what we want. Yeah, look, well, as we can one-shot this.
I'll handle this.
Oh, we've been slowed by ice. Get him, get him, get him. At least we can use our companion abilities to get those guys that are running away, even though we're frozen. We need to turn this off the map. We never actually went to that house. Over there. Yeah, these lands are harsh. Everything is dead. Whoa! How do we make it over there? Oh shit, lads, we have to go around this way. That's a massive rift, look at it.
See that bridge to the archive? It's being deconstituted rift, or as the Order calls them, an algorithmically confounded, a mathematic anomaly.
Interesting. So maybe we do... Oh, we do. We have to do the main quest to get over to this side of the map. Interesting. Very interesting.
Proceeding to attack.
Round them all up. Come on, baby. That's what, round them all up. Let's see if we can kill them all in one hit. Oos.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
That wasn't even a power hit. Our teammates cut through all of those.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Beautiful. More? Get him. Look at the range he's got. And again. Saved us walking over there. Oh, it's a different bridge. That's fine. We've taken a different bridge. That's good. Do we follow it? No, if we follow that, it's going to take us to the... It'll take us to the cultists. I say we do this first. It would be rude not to. Oh, it's very high up. We'll do it. It's not too far. We're going to have to do it anyway, and it is probably going to be a fast travel point. So it'll be faster for us to come back.
Mobilizing. Resorting to violence. I have a fix on their weakness. Fine. Recharge for me.
We are the one tap.
Tony.
Since upgrading her, remember when we chose the new upgrade path for her, we'd give significantly more damage with a lightning electricity weapon, electricity knife. She's actually good in combat now. I mean, she was good in combat before, but now she's extra special. Actually, we've got level 1 Zyranium poisoning. We need to stop that. We need to go over to the right.
Well, if only we had a device for closing rifts, like the one we found on Praetor.
Yeah, we're not using that yet, though. Nothing really of value, just a few consumables. And lots of dead bodies. Regular plasma cutter. And that's it. Right, this is definitely the way to where we're going. Through that tunnel. Which way? I say we go through the ice pass. Hey, good afternoon, Jeremy, brother. How's it go? Oh, hello.
Come back.
Charge!
Weapon ready. Target analyzed.
We're going madman.
Down fire.
Get the turrets first. Oh, whoppa! We hit her with this. We didn't even hit her directly. We just hit her with the air on the hammer. Get him. Get him. Somebody's destroying me here. Whoppa!
For combatant analysis. Not be that easy.
It was him. One of these guys is a boss. Is it him?
Recharged and ready to main.
Somebody had a big health bar, but I think they killed him. Might have been that guy. Sniper on the tower. Sniper on the roof.
Adversary vulnerability.
I'm coming in. Oh, there's definitely an atmospheric vulnerability. It's the thunder from my hammer.
Combatant scan.
Oh, high security lockbox. Jeremy, my 30 is going phenomenal. We're one-shotting dudes. So, exactly, even when we miss. Actually, speaking of that, because we do so much damage now, I'm going to stop using this weapon. The one that deals the shockwave. Because this shockwave tends to knock enemies back, sometimes it knocks the enemies back out of the way of my direct hit, which is causing them to not die instantly. Like, even our shockwave deals 90% of the damage to these enemies, but if we don't land the actual hit, they don't die. So, we're just going to start using the heavy pulse hammer. I'm going to take this off. We're going to replace that with the bad boy. What's the bad boy called again? The Big Bang. Just in case we ever want to whip it out for a bit of fun. There we go. This is what I want. Like, the stagger causes me to miss too often, and I don't like it. Here's Johnny. She can't get him.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Aggressor at hand.
Exactly, we want to be more efficiently unstoppable. That's exactly what we want. This is a boss. One shot. Ooh, the Martyr's armor. Is it good? It's not a unique, but that doesn't mean it's not good. 25% damage resistance versus physical damage. You no longer take damage from burn, instead healing while burning. I wish there was a skill that would cause ourselves to burn, then we'd just be ridiculous. It's okay. It's not the best. Ooh. There is an enemy. He's in that room. Knock, knock.
Ratcheting up my aggression.
Thought he threw a grenade. The guy threw a grenade indoors. He's my type of guy.
Wrist weapon primed.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Where are you? That's it. Done. So this is all we had to do. Clear out the cultists from Newton. That's going to put us in good standing with the Order. Now, we'll head over to her quest line after we loot this town. Oh, this is exactly what we needed to clear our Zyranium. I think this clears Zyranium poisoning. It does. It does. Question. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. So since this was a town, there's got to be some loot. Like maybe a lockbox in the shop. Yeah, they've wiped everyone out here. It was a massacre. Well, there's the medic. Oh shit. Ooh. Plus 20% base health. Oh my god, we've actually found a weapon that's... Sorry, a new helmet. That's better than what we're using. We're using 15% base health and an additional medical inhaler slot. We're still going to use the medical inhaler slot, but now we've got 20% health. Extra 5% health. Beautiful. So, we'll wait until we get a workbench, and then we'll equip that. I mean, it's a small upgrade, but an upgrade is an upgrade nonetheless.
I found what I was looking for. No need to continue messing with the Dawn's communication devices.
Ah, look. So with her quest line, this was the other one we could have found to complete the quest. It was inside of here. I think the one we went to was a lot easier to get to than this. There was a lot more resistance on this route. That's the tavern. Very small tavern. Ah, this is the shop, right? Give me the goods. 22 bits. Nah, this has been well and truly cleared out. There's nothing of value. No secret hidden safes? Nothing. Got a funny feeling there's actually no... Oh, this is what we need. Okay, we need to mod helmet, which is the Blood-soaked gothic helmet. We need to give this extra primer port. Because when we do use our healing item, it makes us invincible for 10 seconds. Pretty much. And we need an extra primer port to do it. Beautiful. So now, that's no longer my favorite helmet. Turn that off. The gothic helmet, I don't even know what it looks like. Shit. I don't know what it looks like. Lads, we already had one. Oh my god, lads, we already had one of these. Probably from hours ago. I probably just looted it and never even looked at the stats. This game just needs a skill that auto slips. Jeremy, I was just thinking about that. I was just thinking, if we had to spend 3 perk points to have the ability to hold down square and walk and loot everything in an area, it would well be worth the 3 perk points. There we go. Boom. More health. I think we've got too many save games going on the go now because it's starting to lag when I open up the save menu. Constable locked. Yeah, do you know what it is? Like, I'm only picking everything up because I've got a problem and I have to loot everything. But 90% of the loot you pick up is a bit worthless. Like, look, lads, I'm picking up some crabble patties. Fruit casts. Have I even ever used one of them in the entire game? Am I ever going to use that ever? I just don't think so. But this is the last place we're going to loot. Nothing here. Great. Let's go. Our work here is done. Oh. Investigate the scrapper camp. Well, we might as well do that since we're here. And who's this for? It's a task. Oh, to eliminate Buckshot Bill. It's a bounty. We like bounties. Let's go. How do we get over there? We need to go north. That's a giant glacier. This might be the wrong place. Oh, there's a lot of animals here.
Investigate, combat, and scan.
I'm super slowed. Get him. Companions are actually top tier. Do you know what it is? In all fairness, to Maribel? Marisol. I haven't really given her a chance. Passive abilities are pretty good. It was a small little detour. Shit. You know what I think would make this game better, in just like a really easy way they could have done it, is every zone like this, like each biome, there needs to be a quest at the end of each one that involves you a bit like Avowed, like destroying something, like changing a big part of the map where it's cool for the player to do, but it doesn't drastically change the state of the game. It's just something awesome that you can do and witness. In the first area in Paradiso, you could kind of do that. It was like, oh, we're going to blow up this or release the gas in this place. But then there was never a payoff. You never saw anything blow up, and it was just like, oh, you did it, but it didn't change anything. I want to see the impact of my actions just obliterate a portion of the map. Tough to spot those puddles of enemy in the snow. It's true. They blend in, don't they?
We want fights, much as scraps. Crew, go!
Boss, there's a boss, there's a boss. There's no boss anymore. He took it right in the face. Oh, we are demons. I love the look. I love the way she runs about. Do you know what she reminds me of? Chucky. No, from Child's Play. She runs about like she's legendary. We turned him into snow. We didn't even give them a sporting chance. What is this? A workbench. We'll investigate this wreck. I love big open areas of just snow, just desolate.
Who there? Proceeding to attack.
We missed them.
Target analyzed.
Missed again. Acquisition Operation Captain Coolidge. Ship's diagnostics. Nothing else we can do with this. Hey lads, you'll never guess what I found out last night. Which it doesn't really affect me because I'm not going to play it. But Sacred 2 just got a remaster. Sacred 2 just got a stealth remaster. I think it only got released within the last couple of days. But a few months ago, just in my own time, I actually played through Sacred 2, the original, again. And I still enjoyed it to this day. There's quite a lot of grind to it as you get up there, which didn't really bother me when I was younger, but it did bother me a little bit playing it to this day. I still think the world's amazing, like all of the landscapes you can explore. The game does reward exploration, which I quite like. This guy can't see me. A hulking warrior with a great hammer. He couldn't see me looking directly at me. That will be his downfall.
Low in the hole. A foe.
Mega. Oh shit, this guy's hitting me with artillery. One shot. That was him. That was the boss.
Adversary
Get him.
vulnerable.
Scream for me. Chapel. Forgive me, Lord, for I have sinned. Shellacked ornate headpiece. They need to hire someone on the for the Outer Worlds 3. They need to hire someone, and their sole job is to create good armor, weapons, and abilities on that weapons and armor to make it. Because lads, the armor situation in this game's dog shit. Like it is, isn't it? It's just there's zero creativity in any of the armor. There's no synergy. There's no like, oh my god, I found this armor piece. Fair enough, it hasn't got the best armor rating, but it doubles my melee damage when I do a 360 McTwist. Like, I like having special abilities on armor that suits certain playstyles, even though the damage rating maybe isn't the best. Or a piece of armor that allows you to jump 1.5 times higher and take less fall damage, so we can send ourselves off the top of buildings and just plow people in the head with a hammer. Like that's what the developers need to hire someone to just redesign and overhaul the weapon and armor system for the Outer Worlds 3, because it's very underwhelming at the moment. Is that a building? No. It is not. Nice not having Tristan lecture you after every fight. It is. It is. Lads, I like Tristan as a hammer-wielding maniac, but Jesus Christ, is the guy chat mad shit. We don't need that type of... Lads, we just don't need that type of negativity while we're murdering, do we? I like the old lady. She says very little. Azza absolutely loves murder, so she's always going to be in the party. I think this is actually the best party. As much as I like Tristan. Why did I like Tristan? Sorry. The only reason I like Tristan is because I saw he was a fellow hammer user, but he's a bit of a fairy, so we don't like him. Ursopod Defender. This has got massive health, because look, we can do... The game says we can do 80% of its health bar with a stealth attack. I think I can one-shot this with a regular attack. Let's just try.
Ratcheting up my aggression.
Yeah, we did. We did. Get him. And again.
Mitigating the threat. Shaking. Target.
Our build is it's unfair. That's we might as well have just picked the perk that said make it unfair on the enemies. We're using the unfair build. We just checked the box that said just make us a god. I am a god. Why are we now going? Oh, we did it. We did it. Making us head back, but we're not actually heading back. We're going down south. So let's fast travel back here. Make me the god of thunder. So I've been thinking. I'll show you what I've been thinking about. Even though we don't need it. But it's fun having more damage even if you don't need it. So, we leveled up as well. Now we've leveled up, I might as well go 20 in melee. And then we've maxed science and melee out, and I think the rest of it, we're just going to dump into speech. How? So, before we do that, what can we actually do? Is there anything that I want? I think the max level is... The max level might be 30. 6 points. We're at a crossroad here. We've got 2 points to spend. If we spend them in speech, and then spend the rest of our points in speech, we could have 20 speech, which will max the stat out. However, even when we have the speech option in speech dialogue, sometimes I don't use it because it's to talk your way out of things, and I just like to kill things, so that might be a waste of time. I could put 2 points in melee, which is going to give us an extra 20% damage. Do we need extra 20% damage? Probably not. Do we need 20% more damage? I don't. Probably not. We're still going to kill everything in one hit. But does speech have a level 20 skill? I don't think it does. Sorry, a level 20 perk. Speech. Is there a level 20 perk for speech? No. It only goes up to level 10. But melee it does. I think I've already favorited it. Lucky strikes. See, we need level 20 melee to get lucky strikes. Plus 100 critical damage. And deals 20% of nearby hostiles' health in damage on killing with a critical hit. Critical hits do significantly more damage. Critical hits that kill cause the target to explode and deal damage. I mean, boys. Lads. Watching our enemies explode will be quite the feat. We have to go melee. We have to. There's no level 20 perks for speech, so there's no point. We're going melee. Right. We've got 20 points in melee. Apply that bad boy. Yes. Right. We haven't got any perks yet. We'll get a perk in 1 level's time. And we will be able to get lucky strikes next level. It's something to look forward to. We're just going to see people explode everywhere. I can't wait. Once we get that, we might start working on our critical chance, so it procs more often. I don't really know where to see my... Haven't we been here? Oh yeah, we're running south now. If you do any more damage, it'll carry over to the guy's wife and kids. Actually, but lads, it's going to travel through their bloodline. All of their ancestors that will ever come before them or after them will feel blunt force trauma. That's what we're aiming for. Is that not the goal when building a barbarian? We're sending it down the side of this mountain. Enemies down here. Protectorate Interceder. This guy thinks he's hard.
What?
Investigating hostile intent.
That was a light attack.
That wasn't intentional.
Saw no weaknesses.
It's wrong. It's so wrong, it feels so right. We'll explore these little buildings. Enemy, enemy, enemy. I don't know who that is. Robot. Olay, bitches! Get him. Any more?
Adversary
Enemy upper camp.
Why are you running?
Outsider.
Oh my god, that was perfect. I want to have a look at something. We've never really saw what the combat animations are like in third person.
Shoot a bloodthirst.
They don't look too spectacular. I'm sorry, boys. It's 2025. They need to sort this. What is the stupidest thing I've ever seen? Now we know why the game's first person. Because the third person animations are shit. It's fine. It's fine. There's nothing else over there. No, I'm not going to go that way. Come on, we need to make our way to the quest. We're getting distracted along the way. There's another thing as well, which this is the first time I've used it because I've just remembered about it. But look,
hostilities
oh
are
shit!
afoot.
If you double click the thumbstick in, it auto runs for you, which is quite nice. Ooh.
Thank you, dear.
Yeah, watch. Double click, and we can just chill, hands free. This is so good, lads. I've just realised this. We've got maximum points in science. Look at our recharge bar, our energy bar. Just using this, I can use this shield 1, 2, 3. I can use this shield 4.5 times on a full, sorry, 3.5 times on a full energy bar. That's just insane. This is Auntie's choice.
Welcome, intrepid consumer, to Auntie's Choice territory. Ever read the Middle Manager Handbook? Really shows up the foundation of your fundamentals.
I bet you it does. Middle managers, Jesus Christ.
Super.
Management for management.
Hayes. Hayes, can you hear me? I've no fair ideas of how to proceed, White. Nothing we do seems to garner the... Yes?
I will get his
Can I-
attention.
Wait. Welcome, potential customer, to the majesty of Auntie's military might. Normally, I would be at your service, but I'm dealing with a situation here.
I think we're probably in the last 25% of the game, I think. What seems to be the problem, brother?
It's really none of your...
Sarge, maybe they can help. The two of us are certainly out of options.
And who'll pay them for the assistance? You?
Tell me the problem, then we will discuss payment.
Very well. The issue is our compatriot, Trooper Hayes. He seems to have some kind of break or shock to the head, and he's, well...
Same sucker, bad habit blocker. It tracks every movement like a hunting death stalker. Try a gross habit, it sucks nadgy bits. This flogger's a stopper, you just can't brush off her.
I see the problem.
That.
I see
Ever
it.
since the attack last night, he's been unresponsive and communicating only in jingles. At first I thought it might be some manner of marketing ploy, but it seems permanent.
So you want him euthanized? Say no more. I can do that, brother. What was the attack like?
The artillery bombardment was particularly heavy last night before the assault began, and the rounds shook the ground so badly that our lantern flew off its hook on the wall. Hayes put his hands over his ears, lay feet on the ground, and after the only thing that had come from his mouth were jingles. Old archaic jingles, ones I haven't heard in years. We must rouse him back to sanity. He's their sole earner, and should he be discharged, just the cost of his family's lodgings on the claim is more than enough to bankrupt them.
Why don't we sing along with him?
Neither's been of any use.
Well, you tried it. Have you tried scaring him?
I suppose we could try. Hayes, your bank account was mysteriously emptied. Your investments are suddenly worthless.
That would scare me.
Your pay doesn't cover your expenses.
Damn, nothing. But at least we can say we tried our best.
Well, let's all hope the rest of his family can earn enough to keep them fed and housed. And
Yeah.
out of bankruptcy.
I think this shit
until
will
he's
look.
of his right mind again.
Maybe a bit of torture? I think a bit of torture will sort him right out.
Knock off the funny business.
Enemy moving in the northwest.
I thought we could knock some sense into him. Obviously, it's not a good idea. We need medical to fix this guy, and to be honest, I don't think he's going to get fixed. I do not have the skills. I do not have the skills for this shit.
Our FOB at the bridge has been totally isolated from reinforcements. Protectorate we couldn't even begin to respond.
50 Bit says that plan came from the archive itself.
Well, lads, I've just all of that talking for us to find out we couldn't help move.
If you're not a go-getter, then go away.
I am looting.
We've been out here too long.
Okay, we don't even need to be here. Unless there's a shop. Is there a shop? Yeah, well, I think we're just passing through. I don't think there's anything of worth here. Just a bunch of nobodies. Doing nothing in the snow. The hell's this? It's a toilet. Right, so we're rendezvousing at Winter's Grasp for Maribel. Marisol. I will get her name right eventually.
Whoa there, go-getter.
I need to be passed.
Say, have you ever considered the benefits of becoming a semi-confidential, unpaid informant for Auntie's Choice? Breathe once for yes.
I like this guy. I like this guy. Nobody's doing nothing in the snow, harsh but fair. I mean, it is. It is fair enough. Never. Absolutely not. Oh, wait there. Actually, I found this crate of supplies. Tell me where it needs to go.
Let me take a gander. Boot components. This is meant for the quartermaster at the camp guarding the archive.
I have no idea where I got this
Just
from.
northwest of the archive. There should be a finder's fee if you bring these to them.
Good. We've got business to conduct in unorthodox notion reclusion.
That seemingly unimposing edifice over there? Good luck with that. Lost a few peons in there. Place is full of deleterious traps devised by order ingenuity. Whatever's stored inside must really be something. At some point, we'll work up the nerve to return. Been scouring all the other buildings clean since.
We'll be out before you know it.
Uh-huh. Sure you will. Yeah, well, suppose we'll let you in. You might disable a death trap or two with your bodies. Then we can step over your cadavers and maybe use them for a shield. Alternately, if you manage to find anything marketable, probably be game to barter for it later. Assuming you don't die. Which in that case, we'll probably just...
All right, brother. I'm tired of your shit. Oh, it's quite the nice place they've got here. Very desolate. Ooh. A helmet with 20% base health on this. Except it's Auntie's Choice. A telescope and staff. 421 damage. 421 damage. Oh, it's not even as good as mine. I want this hat.
Knock off the funny business.
What? I want this hat. I need it.
Knock off the funny business.
Got eyes on everywhere. Well, who makes our helmet? Fuck knows who makes that. We'll get that. It is mine. So who are we meeting here? There's a rendezvous point and we're supposed to be meeting somebody.
Oh, a customer.
Ah, this is Quartermaster.
Appear to need something. Hope you brought the bits to back that up.
I got all the
Got
money.
a good supply of Auntie's Choice finest. And just...
Show me what you've got. I see Manta Wasp, a pet for the ship. 3 grand, I don't think so. Well, that's the helmet we've just stolen. Nothing of interest. She had it up there as well. No bueno. I thought it said take the supplies to the quartermaster and she'll give you a discount. We didn't even have the option, did we?
You have needs. I am coming in.
Did I just say no to a puppy? Jeremy, I don't think this was a puppy.
You have needs. I'm looking.
It's a wasp. It's a manta wasp. Would you have a manta wasp on your ship? We've already got a crab. Lads, tell you we've got a pet crab. I've never even seen it on the ship. I liberated it. I actually healed it. And then it wanted to stay by my side, so I let it join me on the ship. I'm not having a manta wasp on the ship. That's asking for trouble. Asking for trouble. It's 3 grand. Lads, I don't care what type of dog you are. I'm not paying 3 grand for a dog.
That whole place is one big death trap. You want in? Be my guest.
Oh, look who finally decided to appear.
This is her. This is her.
Anais, you're not supposed to be here.
Events prove otherwise, don't they? While you were taking your time arriving, I found a way inside these corporate drones haven't discovered. I've grown rather adept at sneaking in and out of these so-called restricted areas unseen.
Quite like her. Have you scouted ahead already?
Peeked around a little. They've conveniently posted signs where various types of dangerous research materials are stored away.
Good.
Leave it to the Order to rigorously catalog everything.
Any idea where we should go?
Burn down initiation is listed on the top floor. They destroy materials through immolation there.
The research will be in reinforced containers, so enlisting the facility's own incineration measures would be prudent.
What other kinds of banned research are locked away here?
I saw signs for heretical miscellany, time-wasting contrivances, detrimental cognitive enhancers, and prevaricated hypotheses, in addition to cataclysmic ends.
Lads, do you know what the most unsafe thing of them all is? Brainwashing via advertisements. Anything worse. That's adverts or scams. Actual scams. I can't believe how much money is spent on advertising because it works. It's brainwashing for the masses. Alright, let's light it all up.
Anais, stay here. Please.
I expected such to be your attitude, but I'll have you know that
I am not doubting your abilities. Quite the opposite. I need you to guard this entrance. Anyone appears, come running.
Fine. Go. I uncovered a vent in that office. Standard order redundancy measure. Let's out past the barrier over there.
I'll hang back a moment while you depower that fence. Going through vents is a young person's game after all.
Oh, call me
Stay
the
here. You find a way to disable these fences.
call me the vent crawler. I am the master of crawling. I think we've already noticed these fences. Look. See this fence? It's the least secure fence of any fence I've ever seen. How did this guy die? Look, this guy's lying down. There's two of his body lying down width before you hit the bottom of this fence. Lads, I could crawl under there. I could military crawl underneath there. Why has nobody else thought about this? Azza, I could throw you beneath that and you could just go and get the job done. I could probably throw you over the top of there. Terrible. What a fence. Right. We need a vent. I see the vent. What happens if we... Have we broke the game? I don't even think I should have done that. I think we're not meant to do this. But I did it anyway. Access overrides disable lower defenses. Easy money. That disable the gates? It did. Save. 560 bits and some plasma grenade. That's okay loot.
Research studies prove that disengaging from complex tasks for a time to engage the mind in unrelated challenges has downstream beneficial effects for problem solving. Thus, our department attempted to design a series of stress-reducing educational challenges to facilitate these efforts. After some light early successes, we refined further and received results beyond our wildest intent. Soon, members of other departments were idling away in our offices for hours, absorbed with what soon became known as brain puzzlements. My personal productivity was quite adversely affected by the mather. I still see it sometimes when I close my eyes. We finally locked them away to keep from engaging with them.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Unfortunately, copies were smuggled out and distributed far and wide, leading to the oft-cited equational delay incident.
It looks like God of War. Why did you follow me out here? Ooh, secrets. Oh, that leads us back into there.
Hello? Someone there? Hello? Help!
What do you need help with, brother?
At the loss, somebody came by. I've been rationing my anti-Cleo Borst rockets, and you know what? Your tongue turns black if you eat them all week.
Oh, shit.
It's concerning, since it's all I have.
How did you get stuck in there, brother?
We was sizing up the place. Well, the lobby. When our boss ordered us to find an off switch for them traps, which required us to negotiate through or around said traps to do so. A bunch of the others got killed. I got stuck in here. Boss left with the rest. You think you could get me out somehow? Like, right about now, even?
Hold on. You're not even remotely considering releasing him, are you? A trade secret vulture from Auntie's choice? Free to roam in a building full of order secrets?
I never give it a thought, honestly. You're suggesting we leave him in there. At best he'll starve, at worst he'll burn up. You're considering that a good idea?
Just consider for a moment. We're here to keep dangerous research from spreading, from falling into the wrong hands. I certainly wouldn't want Auntie's choice obtaining research related to cataclysmal ends, or monetizing prevaricated hypotheses for that matter.
Might be a problem with that.
At the end of the day, it's just an Auntie's choice auxiliary dabbler. Hardly a cute little woolly cow or something.
There might be a problem with that, darling. I've already gave the information and the technology for rifts to Auntie's choice. I don't know if she knows this. She wasn't there when we did it. We just did it. Why? Because I just felt like it. We can't lose sight of our principles for the sake of ease or expedience.
That's actually a valid point. We shouldn't forget who we are, and I suppose I'm not who I was.
I don't understand what you two are talking about, but it sounds positive, I think.
Do whatever you think is best here. I still don't completely agree, but I trust your decision.
I promise not to, blow up the universe. Or, whatever it is you two are worried about, I guess. Can you let me out now,
We're debating on whether your life is worth it or not. Azza, what do you think? You think we should kill him as well? Shame we can't get in.
Can you let me out now, please?
We actually can't, we couldn't do it even if we wanted to because I don't have lockpick 7. It's a shame. I would have liked to have gotten in there. Just to loot his cold corpse. Right, watch this.
You're young and spry. You can handle that.
Oh, skills. How does Marisol see? Marisol can only see the sky. What the fuck is wrong with Marisol's eyes? Lads, look, she only knows what's going on the ceiling. If you need to ask anything, any questions, if you need the answers for them, as long as it's relating to what's on the ceiling, she should tell you. How many lights does this place have? Marisol knows. How many ceiling tiles are there? Marisol knows. What's going on in front of her or on the floor? She hasn't got a fucking clue. Barricaded shut. Lockpick 7. There's a problem here. We're severely lacking in the lockpick skill. But we've mastered the vent crawling skill. Beautiful. Doors are still locked though. That guy's gonna have to starve in there. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I was gonna kill him anyway. I was gonna kill him anyway. We'll just have to sleep safe in the knowledge that he eventually dies in that cage. Lockpick 17. Research logs.
Did I read that correctly? Seemed concerning.
Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we've got company in the form of an Auntie's Choice patrol. Seems their representative wishes to parley.
Don't shoot! Like she said, I'm just here to talk.
Talking.
No, we're not exactly friends at present, but temporary truce, perhaps? Believe I've pieced together what you all are up to here. And I am willing to offer a mutually beneficial arrangement.
Talking and listening are quite low down on my priority list, unfortunately. But I'll be charitable. Continue.
Spied the signs on the way up. Our team has a keen interest in much of the research stored here. But cataclysmic ends, which I presume you're here to destroy, don't like the sound of that at all. By all means, burn every last trace. But let us keep the rest, and you'd benefit as well.
The idea of any Order research falling into Auntie's Choice hands is utterly abhorrent to me. I advise a rigorous refusal, as in no witnesses.
I could hear that, you know. Hoping she's not your main negotiator here.
I'm getting pulled both ways here. I like the idea of no survivors, but I also like the idea of money. What's your offer?
Nothing elaborate. Bits. A bunch of them. Enough to buy yourself something nice.
How much?
You're not seriously considering this, are you? These two-faced snake oil peddlers are incapable of making an honest deal.
Marisol. But money. We like money. I like money. What exactly are you planning to do with the research?
Oh, nothing particularly heinous. We may conceivably utilize some information in the possible formation of potential new products. No harm to you, or anyone.
Can't really predict how Auntie's Choice would market heretical miscellany, but I could easily foresee them rushing detrimental cognitive enhancers to market.
Ooh, we've got 3 actual choices here. We've got no altogether. We're here to incinerate material in the cataclysmic ends room. All the rest is yours. I imagine that's going to give us the most money. Or we can leave them with time-wasting contrivances, which is the majority of products people sell anyway. The rest we're burning. I don't think I want to burn everything. Like, lads, I'm not exactly on Marisol's side. I think she's a bit of an idiot. I'm taking the money. We're here to incinerate cataclysmic ends. The rest of you is yours. Now pay me my money.
Consider it a deal. No need to shake, as I've taken the liberty of making a quasi-legally binding surreptitious transcription. Or will claim to have later. If it's all the same to you, I'll just dawdle here while you complete the process. You know, in case you change your mind.
I'll prep the burners and make sure we have no more visitors.
Good. Good.
Burners are lit. Control board is activated. Commence the burn down process.
Wait. I need more of a payment. She only had 8 bits. Lads, is she going to pay me 8 bits? She might not get out of this alive. Actually, she can't pay me anything. I've stolen her money. What are we doing here? Pressing this button. Attention, order scienticians. In case of unforeseen events, this console may be used to incinerate some or all of the heretical materials. Oh, look, this is what we can do. This is the actual choice we're going to make. Only incinerate the contents of the cataclysmic ends. That's what we're doing.
Well then, that seems sufficiently carbonized.
Carbonized.
No half measures from the order. Say what you will about them, but they are nothing if not thorough.
Excellent. Well, a deal's a deal. Meet me downstairs after you're done here and we'll settle up.
Never pegged you as such an opportunist. But perhaps there's more to this play than I'm seeing. Perhaps I should be relieved Auntie's choice didn't get anything universe-threatening.
My original notes and research are burnt to a crisp. It's over. Finally.
I'm sorry. But I saw on the terminal that an external party gained authorization to study it. There's at least one set of copies out there.
Who? Who's got it? How do we stop it?
Give me some time. I'll find them.
Good.
What do you need from me?
To go on and live your life. Around other people, not holed up in a dilapidated shack. We'll settle the rest.
You can't possibly expect to leave me behind again without a fight.
Why don't we burn that bridge when we get to it? We still need to get out of here first.
Lads, she wants to meet me downstairs for payment. And how will she pay me? She has no money. If this is, lad, this might actually be an ambush. No, it's not. She's.
Pleasure doing business with you. I can see we'll have our hands full digging through all you've left us here. We deeply appreciate your assistance in further expanding
2,000,
the
that's good.
ever-growing Auntie's Choice proprietary insight catalog. Be seeing you.
Suppose this is goodbye.
$2,000's $2,000, baby. You're heading back on your own.
Made it here before you all right, didn't I? Been interesting to see you. Before I forget, I meant to give you this. Little something I made.
So we're good? You and I. Everything settled?
Oh, I wouldn't go that far, but good as ever. Don't think I don't see what you're doing with all this, though. You've always been who you are, but you weren't you for decades. A new cause comes up and you take it on immediately. Because saving the universe is easier than confronting yourself. Whoever you are now, whoever you're going to be, just take care. Don't be a stranger.
Goodbye, Anais.
It's enough to not buy 2/3 of a wasp. It's so true, lads. We can't even afford to buy a wasp with that reward. Fucking hell, how expensive are pets in this universe? Jesus Christ. Are you alright, Marisol?
Thank you kindly. I think I am. Appreciate your support. Been a spell since I could rely on anyone like that. Though, suspect that's my own damn fault. Ah, Anais snuck something by me again, didn't she? What was that last thing she said? Don't be a stranger. Right. Huh. All right. I suppose you remain on my good side.
Let's head out before that changes.
May the plan favor us against long odds.
I like Marisol. I like her. She's quite good. I don't mind her. So what has she unlocked here? Whenever you spend gadget energy in combat, Marisol's companion ability charges a portion of the energy spent. If an enemy affected by Marisol's companion ability is killed, the effect jumps to all enemies in a moderate range. Well. That's very good. Chain paralysis. That's incredible. So that's what her ability does. It paralyzes people. We need to start using this more often. And then go for that enemy. Paralyze everyone in the vicinity. Bada boom, bada bing. Hey, Pete Jones, brother, how's it going? This game is awesome. I would highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. Right, that's her side quest done. So, I think... speak to Ruth. And speak to Auntie. You must finish assisting Laurette Crop before you may see Ruth. But we're busy doing that here. We've already done the quest, so we're going to go back and turn it in. Field Agent Pham.
Glad we could make a deal.
Oh, that's her. That's the one we made the deal with. Chilling Pist Steel Burst SMG.
You're new. Don't seem like another one of these trade secret vultures either. War means nothing to them, you know. How about you? Know there's a war on, don't you? You here to help me win it?
Maybe. I was hired by management to assist. Bosses said I should bill you up front.
Oh, they did they? Hope you got that in writing, friend. No? Well, still, I'm not averse to providing ample recompense for valuable time and life-risking activities. Thing is, our local forces are in something of a bind. A protectorate camp effectively bisected the territory we presently occupy. An intolerable vulnerability. Said camp is situated betwixt here and points to the north. Take it out, reconnect the territories, and walk away somewhat richer.
I'll deal with your protectorate patrol. They may already be dead, actually. How richer?
You mean what would you get? Some bits? Equipment? Improved good graces with Auntie's choice?
I'm sold. Let's do it.
Reasonable rate. Excellent. If you're agreeable to other work, I have something light. Simple shakedown, really. Couldn't be easier. A Sub Rosa finagler operates out of the Port Authority building at the landing pad near Winter's Grasp. Sub Rosa works with both sides. Understood. But I want to know what she's into with the Protectorate. Let's say I'm curious.
Interesting. Alright, why not?
Look forward to hearing what she knows.
So Sub Rosa does play both sides, but we tend to play Sub Rosa as well. We use them for our own means. So that's the agent. Where's the people we need to kill? Clear the Protectorate camps. think we've done it. Yeah, it's not on the map.
Any news from the field? Any further progress?
Lads, I thought we'd already done it. I think with that big base we did as soon as we got the double damage on the hammer. I think that was probably the camp that we just destroyed. We one-shot every single person in that camp. The territory now extends from here to below the bridge.
Well, excellent. Good show. I'll rest a bit easier tonight. Not as blissfully oblivious to our struggles as others here, mind you, but better. Anyhow, here's your reward. Pleasure doing business with you.
We are the most efficient mercenary in history. We actually are. We'll go and speak to this Sub Rosa person. The case of mystery rations. Is that the one? Yes. This is the Sub Rosa fighter. We need to get information. In there. Have we leveled up? 27. We need to be level 28 before we can make people explode. I'm looking forward to making people explode. That sounded a bit ropey, boys. These fingers aren't just good at wielding hammers. Frame rate's getting a bit... We're getting quite a lot of stutters in this area. A bit weird. Oh wait, did we not have this problem before? Was it not Windows trying to update? 2 seconds. Ding dong. Mysterious audio cartridge. A recording from a Sub Rosa agent skulking around Auntie's Choice landing pad in Cloister. Attached is a note from the agent wishing that this could somehow be broadcasted through the archive. The note hints this would in some way hurt the Protectorate soldiers stationed there. Find a way to play the audio module.
What? Can't somebody loiter about a protocol without someone casting assuming glances their way? I know a presumptive look when I see it.
Girlfriend. What are you doing here?
Look, you ain't my immediate supervisor, a recognized authority figure, or my dear old ma. I don't need to tell you nothing.
Mighty defensive, aren't we? Look, I respect a good scam, but I just need information.
Oh, well you'll love this then, as a fellow flim-flam connoisseur.
What have you been up to here?
6 or 7 months ago, some Auntie's Choice clock puncher made a shipping error. Sent a few crates of failed grafting materials here to Cloister. You know that grafting program they used to have? Where they'd give some hapless hull head a big monster arm, torn off one of a bunch of different deadly creatures?
Shit, we do know about that.
Full of rejected Crabbo graft parts. Sat untouched for months till I found them. And I thought, little rebranding, the right angle? Bet I could sell these.
Go on.
I met this Protectorate officer. Smug as all get out, naive as the day is long. Said she had logistical supply concerns and needed means to feed the personnel guarding the archive. As the plan would have it, I told her I got a shipment of, imitation Crabbo meat.
Oh, shit.
If we package and relabel it, it'll pass for Protectorate rations just fine. She agreed. Bought a few crates on the spot, promised to send word when she needed more. I just had to grind up everything first. remove a few telltale chunks.
My man, she sold human Crabble graft arms as Crabble meat to the Protectorate. I'm on board with that. I'm down with it. That is fucking classic. Hilarious.
I can't take full credit or blame. I simply misrepresented misallocated materials for profit. I am merely a humble opportunist.
I respect it. I respect it greatly. I'll find a way to play it for them, thank you.
Don't mention it to anyone, especially not those damn snoops at Winter's Grasp.
Oh, god damn. Hey lads, you gotta respect the hustle. Right. I don't think we're gonna turn the Sub-Rosa agent in because of her ingenuity. I can only respect it. She couldn't wait to share the Jeremy, she was so proud of what she did. Her lips were so loose. She was dying to tell someone. I mean, I would too, lads. If we played that off, I also would. I couldn't wait to tell someone. Be like, do you know what I did, lads? Do you know what I did? I just sold some human arms for fucking meat to the Protectorate. Get wrecked. I would have done it in a different manner. How we would have done that is I would slaughter an entire Protectorate camp, cut up all their bodies into mincemeat, and sell their bodies back to the Protectorate as rations. That's how I'd do it. But maybe that's just me.
Any news from the field? Any further progress?
Oh, not yet.
What are you doing?
We need to find a way to play the journal. Or we don't need to find a way to play the journal anymore because she told us straight from the horse's mouth. Associate. Okay, I think this is the guy we need to speak to.
Any news from the field? Any
I
further
shook
progress?
down the Sub-Rosa agent.
Learn anything useful?
She conned the Protectorate into eating rejected Crabble graft parts and made a tidy sum. We should reward her.
Ha! A base opportunist after my own heart. Well, she can continue swindling the Protectorate then. Here's a little something for your trouble.
Good. Good. Did we level up? Oh, we didn't level up. Well, did you hear the drum roll? That's the first time I've ever... Well, I think that's the first time I've ever heard a drum roll upon completing a quest. I don't actually know what it means. Right, I think it's time for the main quest. Wait a minute. Is there a workbench here? I need a workbench. There's one here. Because we got the upgrade kit for Maribel. I need to equip it to make her a little bit better. And hopefully when we fast travel here, the performance gets a bit better because it was really poor in that last area we were in. Oh yeah, it's much better here. I say much better. Slightly better. Right, what can we do? Marisol's pistol now deals damage in an area. It applies plasma side effects, also deals slightly more damage. We'll go with AoE. Immunity to plasma, immunity to shock. We'll give her immunity to shock. Gains a shield whenever you spend gadget energy. Also slightly increases the effectiveness of her armor. Marisol gains charge for her companion ability whenever she takes damage. I think that's better. Oh shit, we can't pick that yet. I forgot. We've only got level 1. Okay. Job done. Now, speak with Auntie's Choice Quartermaster. And what quest is that for? Oh, a mile with their shoes. That's the lost supplies. We can get there quickly. We'll go and turn this in. And then we can walk east and do the main quest. Yeah, this is the base that I think was that quest that we completed preemptively. This was a protectorate base. Oh, look. Ice storm. Oh, look, creatures. Oh my god, look, it's an underground base. Lads, this has got a lot of health. This has got a lot of health. I'm pretty confident I can one-shot it. I missed it. I missed it. Wait there. Let's go for the one-shot. The one-shot. Can't be stopped. I cannot be stopped.
Back and stand.
Electrical damage. Failing.
It's a whopper.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Oh my god. Don't get me wrong. This is overpowered, but it's taken us a long time to get here with our build. Jeremy, I will be going back to Black Flag because I was having a lot of fun with Black Flag. It's actually an incredible game. I do have a plan on what we're playing, so we're going to play this to the end because I'm loving this game. We've got 5 Hearts Under One Roof 2 to play, but I think it's been delayed because they're having problems releasing it on Steam because of Steam verification. So that's probably going to be out sometime this year. Hopefully it's in time for December because 5 Hearts Under One Roof 2 would be the perfect Christmas present to myself. We've got Dispatch. All of the episodes are... Oh shit, the bed. Dispatch, all episodes have been just released. So now we can play it all in one go, which is how I like to play my episodic games. I just like to play them all in one go so we don't forget what's going on. I've heard that it's around about an hour or so an episode, and there's 8 episodes. So depending on my schedule, I want to see if I can fit that in on a weekend. Some weekend, I don't know when. But we'll start. Might start about 10 o'clock in the morning and we'll finish around about 6, 7 o'clock at night. But we'll finish the full Dispatch game in one go. I think that would be a hell of a stream. But I haven't got a concrete date on that yet. I gotta work it in. I gotta ease it in. Right, where's the quartermaster?
Hey, you there. Hey, you there. I got a job that needs doing if you've got the time. It pays, of course. I need help finding some lost supplies.
Well, got some good news for you, darling. I've got them right here.
Well, I'll be. That's them, all right. Can I offer you a finder's fee for asset recovery?
Hang on. I fought a lot of fucking monsters to get this. I expect a hefty reward.
All right, here, keep your trousers on. Just don't tell anyone else. Can't have other folk expecting danger pay all the time.
Good.
Can you reckon what the cost of danger pay for an army at war would be? It'd be ruinous.
Corporate drone armor we got. It's dog shit. Thanks, baby, for the terrible reward. $570, $555. The Apostle Ghillie Hood's quite good for the critical damage. Is there anything that gives us more than 5% crit chance? Because I think we're going for that type of build soon. I think 5's the best. Yeah, we're not going to get better than 5. That's fine. It's like a Fallout vault. Right. We're going to return to here, turn this in their main quest. Laplace's Garden. Lovely jabbly. Yeah, and other than that, I don't actually know of any other games coming out between now and the end of the year. I don't think there are any big releases. I think all the big releases are now live.
I always find I work best when undistracted.
Well, I'm here.
Now,
Listen.
how might we be of use to one another?
Newton's clean, not a cultist is still alive over there.
You should have seen the entrails fly. It was glorious.
Glorious.
I shall allow myself a moment of relief. Moment passed. I'd hoped killing the cultists was its own reward. But you may also take this. You've proven yourself well, but we have recently experienced a pivotally important, unforeseen development. One I must meet directly. Can I count on you?
Of course. You can lean on my shoulder anytime.
One of the satellites comprising the Hyperion web was struck by a wayward craft and crashed on Paradise Island. I need someone to recover an informational component from it.
What is the Hyperion reticulum?
The web is an order-crafted network of information collection satellites. Our would-be protectorate overlords squandered them as glorified surveillance devices. We actually implanted a back door in the web to bring it back under our control, should a circumstance like this arise. But we did not foresee certain protectorate modifications. But let's not speak of that. Find a way past the protectorate at the crash site, collect the data, and return it here.
Okay.
Violence is likely.
No, it's certain.
But perhaps you'll find an alternative.
No. Violence will be certain. I can assure you of that. You can count on me.
Collect the data from the crashed site and return it here. May the odds prevail against your bloody demise.
I will sort it right out. Asa does look like such a badass, and Marisol looks like a googly-eyed monster. Marisol looks like if you put a Oculus Quest on your grandma and she's just wandering about not knowing what the fuck's going on. This is your grandma with Oculus Quest put on her face. She doesn't know how to get it off. She actually thinks this is real life, but it's just a simulation. She's still trying to find her way back home. But she's still in a sitting room. Bless her cotton socks. So it looks like we're not doing this quest. I think how it's going to play out is we're going to do all the quests for the cult, whatever they're called. We're going to do all the quests for the Auntie's Choice. We're going to get them to work together, and then we'll end up doing this mission. Because this mission we can do, what we're doing now is an optional part of the main mission, so we might as well do it. I want to see all of the game. I want to see it all. Yeah, see, it is. Talk Auntie's choice and the order to helping each other. I think that's what I would like to do. So we have to go to Paradiso. Ah. What? Recover data from the crashed satellite. Eden. Oh, I'm level 28, am I? Oh my god. It couldn't have come at a better time. We're about to do mass slaughter. Let's do mass slaughter that involves enemies exploding. Oh my god, there's our perk point. Lucky strikes. Give it to me now. We need a kill on a crit. Chances are we always, well, we're going to one shot, so anytime we do kill, it's probably going to be a crit. Lucky strikes, give me it. Lucky strikes. Now, with that being said, I'm going to try this out with our current armor setup. If we don't seem to be exploding as many people to my satisfaction, we'll equip the helmet that gives us an extra 5% chance. And we'll see if we can find any more armor that gives us more crit chance. But I think we might be alright. These explosions better be impressive. If they're like, I'm gonna be disappointed. They've got to be massive, these explosions, considering it's a level 20. You have to get level 20 in melee just to have the ability to purchase it. It's got to be good. The level 20 science skill's phenomenal, so I imagine this one's going to be good. Ah, see, it's a place we've never actually been to. Critical hits that kill is if you'll do crit hits that wound. I know. We kill things with a miss. So, yeah. Well, there's the crashed satellite.
Consider self-preservation a priority.
Fine. It's fine. They're just mines. They're just mines. It's fine. It's fine. As we just defused that minefield with our face. Let's just fuck it. I'm surprised we've never been this way.
Hey there.
Hello there. Oh, you're a loyalist.
Investigating hostile intentions.
Okay, it's time to die. Open the door. He didn't explode, that mustn't have been a crit.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Turret. Turret's doing big damage. I've got a funny feeling that they don't explode into a gory mess. I think they might just send a shockwave out from them. That's classed as an explosion. It's disappointing. Why is it disappointing? I was expecting limbs to fly. But then again, we might have just gotten lucky there and those mightn't have been crit hits. How do we even tell if it's working? This is why I respect games that, you know, when you hover over a perk or a skill you can buy, it shows you in a little video tutorial how the skill works so you know what to look for. This game doesn't have that. It's still, I mean, it's still, we're still taking it. But I don't think the bodies actually explode. So we're looking for a data disk. The data. Here it is. Retrieve the data. This data from the crashed ship appears unintelligible to you. Hopefully the auto will be able to decode it. That was easy. I always forget where the landing pad is here.
Have an update about that personal matter.
Oh, do you?
You know, the one that might end the universe.
I'm all ears.
See, back at Winter's Grasp, I found someone was continuing Anaïs, Sir Boujol's research. Believe I have a lead on their identity.
Didn't you say her research could destroy the universe? Probably shouldn't let that happen.
I wholly agree. I pieced together information from earlier leading to Golden Ridge on Dorado. Oddly enough, to the anchor hold at Matriarch's Mercy Monastery. I had Val set the location on our map. I recognize we're juggling multiple crises, but I'd suggest we journey there sooner than later.
I'm on it.
May all our...
Where does she want to go? Back to Dorado. And we picked up one of these chests. We've seen all of these. Merciless Master. When you are killed during combat, all living companions are knocked out. You immediately revive with 50% of your max health for each knocked out companion has a 3-minute cooldown. It's alright. It's still a bit shit. Yeah, we've seen them. Hey, Sean, brother, how's it going? We've got some perk points to spend, haven't we? We're just gonna, lads, anything we get now from till the end of the game, we're just gonna pump into speech. Give us more roleplay options. But there's nothing, I don't think there's anything else we can take that's going to increase our damage. Actually, by spending points in speech, it's actually increasing our damage because we took that skill in speech that increases damage by 2.5% for every point in speech. So we might as well. We're getting 2, lads, this is a Brucey bonus 2 for 1 by just doing this. Now, where are we headed? I'm stuck. I'm trapped. Oh. What's going on? Lads, I'm trapped. Get rid of this. My lass has got the heating on again. It's the surface of the sun in here. I'm actually struggling to stay alive. Lads, I'm struggling to stay alive with the heat. We're heading directly ahead of us. This way. There it is. can't breathe in this heat.
So many dead. Places falling apart. Every scientist yearns to visit the archives.
Ah, have we been in here before? Can't remember whether we've been here before. We might have spent a brief time in here on a quest earlier on. But I don't recall. Recall, recall, recall. Oh no, we have been here. This is one of the main quests. As you can see, we've been here already. Oh, we've been here already. Fastest way in there is through here. Oh, I remember this place. It's an absolute nightmare to navigate. Oh, we're speaking to these two dudes behind the glass, aren't we?
Oh.
Oh, they've been killed.
I didn't expect us to wander into the scene of a
They're
murder.
dead.
But somehow I'm not entirely surprised. Anomalous events have a way of spreading, multiplying. We should find a way inside. There might be clues to what happened, and where Anais's research is now.
Interesting. There were two anchorites in there earlier, and I only see one body.
They should have been sealed in that room to focus on their studies uninterrupted. No one in or out. I'd suspect the missing anchorite knows something at least. We should ask her. Might be some signs in there of where she went. The terminal at Winter's Grasp said Anais' work was sent here. There might be signs of that, or where the missing anchorite got off to.
Interesting. Hello. In the final entries, Chow appeared worried that the two were conspiring about something and noted hushed references to an old order research station near Paradise Island named Point Obviation. She began to believe the Brun, intended on abandoning the monastery anchor hold to travel there. The final entry ends on a note of deep concern, writing, "I can clearly foresee that whatever the two have planned may occur soon. It may serve me right for putting theory into application the other day." One passage towards the end stands out in particular. "The universal equation should be our primary concern. All else is distraction, farce, and needless prolonging of suffering." Blunt force trauma to the head. One of the best
I've had a
ways.
chance to look around. You seem like you've done a thorough sweep. We should discuss what we've uncovered.
The body is Anchoress Chow.
Poor thing. Blunt force trauma to the occipital lobe, I believe. Possible signs of an altercation. Might have been an accident. Might not have been. Hard to say with just a superficial glance. At the very least, her cloister mate Anchoress Brun has some explaining to do.
Did you see what was posted? Some kind of super dense logic puzzle.
A disputation of current order methodology. Focuses mainly on our presiding bishop, but saves ample room for the laureate council and previous regime as well. I believe I got the gist by efficiently skimming. The general concern is that the order has lost its way. My old department is repeatedly mentioned in a favorable light. Anais' work is regarded highly.
The datapad had references to the research at Winter's Grasp.
I saw that. I believe it was Anchoress Chow's diary. Spoke about regular visits by an exemplar Southworth who requested access to Anais' work. Chow seemed worried they were conspiring about something. That they'd mentioned an old order research station.
Where did she go?
That old research facility seems the most likely spot to look next. I know the coordinates on Eden. Place by the name of Point Obviation.
What else did you get from it?
I don't know what happened to Anchoress Chow, but leaving a body behind is suspicious, and the disputation reads like a call to arms for any fringe thinkers in the Order. There's no destroying the copies at this point, I'm afraid. We're past that. The research is out there. We need a way to keep anyone from taking it up further in the future. If we go in guns blazing from here, it will only continue. We need a plan to annihilate the idea.
I'm only good at guns blazing, though. What do you mean by annihilate the idea?
This is the exact sort of work we did at the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection. Diverting problematic events. We learned how to best respond once things begin to spread. We developed tactics at the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection to minimize unforeseeable consequences. We can discuss once we see the situation on the ground.
Back to the ship, then.
Yes, time to seek out Anchoress Brunn.
This is all they had in this room. These people were trapped in this room. You had a tiny bed. Or maybe they just took turns. One person would sleep. Then again, no, they were both awake at the same time. Maybe we just caught them on the overlap. Two of those slept in that single bed. You had one bin, one toilet, no fridge. Oh no, sorry, there's a bed there. Sorry, they did have a bed each. Who fed them? Oh, they probably got fed through this flap. Lads, stick a PC in there. That's the dream right there. Stick a PC and some internet in there. It's fucking dreams. I hate this place because I never know how to escape it. It's not this way. It's not that way. We didn't come up. Shit, lads, how do I get out of here? Was it this way? No, we definitely didn't come this way. Oh my god, how do we get out of here? Was it the stairs? Maybe. How the fuck do I get out of here, lads? I hate this map. Whoever made this map, this fucking building, I hope their next shit is a hedgehog that comes out backwards. A giant hedgehog that comes out of its arse, out of their arse first. Lads, I'm lost. Can we not just get out of this window? I need to be, that's the courtyard. I need to be in that courtyard. This new, lads, you might wonder why I'm getting a bit frustrated. Because this place reminds me of IKEA. I've got like IKEA PTSD. Once you get into IKEA, you can only escape if they let you escape. Ah, fuck, I'm lost again. Bro. Oh, it's this, it's here. You wouldn't mind being fed through a flap. Lads, I'm about to reload a save game and never ever do this quest because I fucking hate this area. Look, lads, we walked in here and I saw this room and I was like, oh, I know where we are. But we didn't come from upstairs. We didn't come from down here, did we? I'm confident it's got something to do with this corridor. And then we went up, maybe. Oh, look, there's the door. Oh my god, it's not the door. I can't escape. This is actually my worst nightmare. We need to be a mere 96 meters in that direction. I can't do it. Why is it not this room? Oh my god, we had to just run a little bit further forward. Fucking hell, boys, we found our way out. Please never let me come back here again. What a shit level. You can't even fast travel from in there because it's an instanced area. You've got to find the exit to be able to fast travel away. They need to fix that. Right, where are we headed? This way. Back to Eden. Ooh. Oh, it's an instanced area. This could be cool, lads. This is like a proper quest. Point observation. I've never seen a cyst pig in the game. Have we? It's like an oil rig. I think point observation is an oil rig. Look, we're just right out in the ocean. Oh, this is nice. Right, lads. I'm gonna go and get a drink of Coke. Perfect. For exploring oil rigs. We need to be amped up on sugar. See you in 5. Right, lads, we're back in the game. Oh shit, has the controller turned off? No, it hasn't. Right. Let's explore this oil rig. Confront Anchoress Brun. We're gonna try and do this peacefully.
Cease any and all manner of perambulation. Don't know who you all are, but unexpected guests are categorically unwelcome here. How'd you even find this place? Maybe I should just shoot you and glean details from your logs.
Ah, Exemplar, if I may. Surely you recognize such a notable member of our cohort, Marisol Delgado. The end point?
I can't recall if I ended whoever came up with that name. Surely hope so.
You were head causality intercessor of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection, right up till the end, correct?
More or less.
Well, what a fortuitous alignment of low-probability events this is. Our efforts here are based on your former department. You should confer with Anchoress Brun straight away.
Maybe if you call off your guard dog first.
Apologies. One can never be too careful while launching important undertakings. We actually sought to find you and others of your program, Intercessor Delgado. A serendipitous event, you arriving. Nonetheless, I'd ask you to follow certain precautions. Will you heed all requests and vouchsafe for your colleagues here? Them being unknown to us and all.
We'll mind our manners, Exemplar. I'll see to it.
Then, you may all proceed. You'll find Wilhelmina up the lift, 4th floor.
Welcome.
And you do well to hold your tongue next time. Azza, cut out her tongue. See you in a bit, Jeremy. See you later, brother. I don't know if there's any secrets around here.
Anchoress Brun is continuing Anais' research from Winter's Grass. I'm sure of it. Best play along for now, until we can ascertain the best course of action.
Alright.
Seems well guarded. Let's not make any sudden moves.
Yeah.
Unless, we want to fight.
Well, we might want to fight. Although this is the Order. We want to stay on good terms with the Order, so I don't really want to... I mean, can't believe I'm saying this. I don't really want to slaughter everybody.
Is that Marisol?
The end point.
We forgot something.
I thought she was.
We forgot something. We forgot something. Oh my god, her arsehole's just out of reach.
What is with the anomalous behavior?
Mate, can you not see I'm trying to pickpocket your boss? And we can't pickpocket anything. We actually didn't get anything worthwhile. It was a complete waste of time. She had fuck all.
Look, everyone! It's the endpoint. Come to join us, I take it.
I do have a unique interest in what you all are doing here.
An interesting building.
a long-time vocal exponent of your...
There's different floors that we're not allowed to go to yet. We'll go and see Brun, then we'll see if we can sneak into these other floors. We will need a key card though.
Doubt the Anchoress will walk away from the research lightly. May require some aggressive convincing.
Yeah, they might. On floor 2 there's hostile enemies, because I've just went past it and I saw it flash up on the map. Right, we're ready. Let's do some hostile negotiations. Was that a diving bell? Scientists once theorized that sound waves could steer the trajectory of a planetary orbit. What was a diving bell?
Oh, who's this?
Why are you? Are you locked in there? She's locked in there.
Oh, yes, I remember you. We met earlier at the site of my former seclusion. I've heard much of your exploits since. If I recall correctly, you helped prove Anchoress Chow's argument that violence is sometimes necessary.
Yes.
I admit I have modified my stance toward that more recently. I understand your actions led to Seer Wiley's unfortunate demise. Such a bright boy, such promise. And you're Marisol Delgado. We've never met somehow, but I've read your file. An impressive body of work, though often quite mortiferously inclined.
Less so over time. There were too many pesky repercussions, I came to find.
Yes, well, to what do we owe the pleasure? Are you familiar with our goals? Come to join up, perhaps, or should I say re-enlist?
You seem pretty unfazed by Anchoress Chow's death. Haven't mentioned her once.
A truly unfortunate accident. I had posted my disputation and stated my intention to leave. We argued heatedly. Objects were thrown. She stumbled and fell badly. We try to honor her loss. Such tragedy only underlines the importance of our endeavors here. Each day the equation remains unsolved. Countless more tragedies occur. We must succeed at the soonest possible haste. You saw the disputation, though. Tell me, what did you think?
Lads.
You read it, yes?
Lads. So when we convinced these two in the previous quest that violence is always the answer, she's went and killed her friend. It worked. Lads, see, violence is always the answer. She got what she wanted through violence. And I told her that that's what would happen. Can you translate it for a layperson?
Surely you're aware of the myriad errors of our current presiding bishop and previous regime. One of whom shut down the division that operated here, the other squandered it. Our sect aims to end human suffering. Sooner than later. We've taken great inspiration from your former department, from their methods and their science. To solve the universal equation in our lifetime requires bold action, clever calculation, and assiduous work.
And how did you end up here from the monastery?
Yes, we have Grace, that is Exemplar Southworth, to thank for that. Her visits to the Anchorhold were quite thought-provoking. As was the research she showed me from Sia Bujold. Bujold's thinking was unconventional, ahead of her time. Why, in fact, she's here with us now today, overseeing an experiment that proves her researchers' theories.
Really? Seer Bujold is here, at present, in this facility? The one we're presently standing in?
How long has she been working here?
Not long at all. We reached out to her on Cloister. She agreed to join us immediately. If you thought her work before was captivating, wait until you hear the experiment she's overseeing now.
What is
the
this?
intent is to represent the building blocks of the universe within a test chamber, then extrapolate data revealing the universal equation from the micro-universe that forms.
Sounds like it could change everything, one might say.
Why you should go see for yourself. As former colleagues, I'm sure you'd like to reacquaint. Go on. I'll call down to let her know you're coming.
Interesting. We'll find our way.
Wonderful. So good of you to join us. We'll speak further after you check Overseer Bougeaud's work and the experiment concludes. Oh, so exciting.
This seems a bit too friendly. I've got really bad juju vibes from this. We'll have a look. What do you think, Marisol? This place is putting the shits up me.
How much longer do you predict preparations will take?
Almost ready. Perfect timing for my former colleague to peer review my work. I'll press them to verify my settings.
Purge oxygen and start the experiment. External settings must be locked in before experiment can be initiated. Bro, I was about to purge all oxygen just for the fun of it, but we can't do it.
Head Intercessor Delgado, what an opportune time for you to appear. At the perfect moment to assist our experiment.
What in the endless void are you?
Shh. Comms off, but others are near. I need your aid before this ridiculous affair careens into disaster. Can I rely on you this time? Or will you already intend on scurrying away again?
Oh, hey. What are you doing here?
I came to derail this line of inquiry in such a discommodious way that no one would ever consider trying it again. For all the aforementioned reasons of it likely causing, or at least queuing up and leading to, the end of all things. You chose to leave me behind, again.
We didn't.
So when they came calling, I thought it an opportunity to sort it all myself. Yet, admittedly, at this moment, I could use your assistance.
This shouldn't be your burden. It's on me.
You don't get to decide that, or adjudicate, or coolly comment in a steely growl. Not falling for that a 10th time. Help or stay out of my way.
This woman is demented. She was all unicorns and rainbows 5 minutes ago when we helped her with the previous quest. We offered her help and she was like, that's fine, I'll do it myself. And now she's being a bitch. Let's move on. I'm not going to say we're going to help unconditionally because I don't know what she wants to do. Let's move on.
The test involves 4 stations. Each represents one of the fundamental building blocks of the universe. Zeranium gas, macro-evs, nucleons, N-rays. All the usual stuff. That test chamber is where all are meant to mix. To simulate a mini-universe I can apply my theories to, pull data from, and deduce the universal equation in a reduced time frame. We know what happens if that's successful. So I need you to muck with each station's settings, then initiate the experiment.
Okay. Okay, we can do that. I'm good at breaking things. I'm on it.
Thank you.
I'm on it.
All you need to do is adjust each station's settings slightly. Things will cascade from there. Remember, subtlety is required.
Yes, if we alter the experiment input data in a less than delicate fashion, Brun will notice, I assure you.
The guards on the second floor won't appreciate visitors, so avoid getting spotted. Here's a maintenance key. Head down the vent.
Subtlety. Adjusting them in a minor fashion. With delicacy. These are all things I'm not comfortable with. Consider the experiment mucked with.
Only the fate of the galaxy riding on it. So perhaps try to be careful.
Oh, Marisol, I'm not the man for the job. do we have to do? How do we? Oh, she gave us the key. Right, we'll try and be gentle. We'll use extreme dexterity.
I'm no
clever.
tenured archivist, but that sounds dangerously unstable. Oh well.
Enemy in evisceration range.
Hard to get in a good sleep
So
cycle.
we've got to avoid that guy.
Constant permutations upsetting everyone's natural logarithms.
Xyranium floor. Ideal settings 300. Do not alter. 400. Do not alter. What? For the seemingly infinite time, maximum Xyranium flow is absolutely required for the highest probability of the experiment's success. If the flow is less than 500 gallons per minute, test results will be entirely skewed. Less than 500 a minute. Oh, shit, he's coming. Let me in. This guy walks about.
It's Fibonacci, a sequence largely summing to preceding numbers gives us define recurrence relation.
Didn't even do anything. Oh, ah. Locking the final setting should only be done after Xyranium flow quantities have each been carefully evaluated. This can be done once. But how do I know that? Where's the fucking numbers? 200. What does this? There's no number, bro. That's got 0 flow rate. Zero flow rate, lads. If it's 0, it's good. Look, 0 flow rate when I lock it in. Yeah, we fucked that there. Right, this guy might come in. He might have to die. He knows nothing. That was the least subtle thing we did. It's got 0 flow rate. Move, brother. Come on. For our present experiment, N-rays must be fired continuously throughout the tubes leading to the test chamber in order to provide desired test results. Please note that if necessary to temporarily interrupt the stream, use the fail-safe switch in the room and not the one in the ventilation shaft. Oh, that's good. Done. Right, let's go to the other room via here. We haven't done this. Oh, no, no, no. This is how we do that. That was subtle. That's good. Unconfigured alter vitae sample.
8, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8.
This can be used to send an alter vitae sample from here into the experiment test chamber. A pre-configured sample is on hand and ready to be sent at the appointed time. Do not under any circumstance combine it with an unconfigured sample. Oh shit. We need a pre-configured sample. Where is it? Let's combine this shit. Do not under any circumstances combine it or send an unconfigured sample in its place. With your lack of training, both would be obvious, but especially if you simply sent. Both would be obvious, but especially if you simply sent it. We need to mix them, combine them. Oh, this is sabotage. Corporate sabotage. Send it, baby. We're about to get caught.
I trust that is the sound of science going exceptionally well.
Oh, smooth. Right, what are we doing with this? An exquisitely well-calibrated amalgamation of metallurgical elements has been placed perfectly inside the macrowave in preparation for the experiment. Just leave it alone. Slightly rotate it by 0.1 degrees counterclockwise. Boom. Right, that's got to be perfect. The only thing we've massively fucked up is the flow rate because it didn't make any sense to me. How do we get out of here? Beautiful. Now there's 2 rooms down here that I want to go in. We have to wait till he moves.
Hard to get in a good sleep
I want to go in there.
with these constant permutations upsetting everyone's natural logarithms.
Come on, man, move. I've got places to go and people to see. Is he gonna move or what? He's moving.
Path to ascendancy is non-linear, so it says in a good textbook.
It was just a toilet. Uh-oh.
P and Q are true. If P is true, or Q is true. Simple as that.
Nearly got caught. He actually nearly got caught.
May all solutions proceed.
If you're done, evaluating my work and all settings are final, enter the terminal command to void the oxygen from the test chamber.
This could go one of 2 ways. Extremely catastrophic, or just what we want. Let's do it, baby YOLO. Send it.
Did it work? Did it work? See, Bushot, was it a success? What happened?
Hold the applause just yet. I need to run the numbers. I'm sending the others back up to you. They can describe the proceedings in detail.
I shall await their arrival. Anchor's Brun out. That is how these messages end, yes? If not, farewell.
The results of the experiment will be a career-ending embarrassment for Anchoress Brun.
Good.
But she won't accept this lightly.
Good.
We'll need to do more.
What?
Yes, our next steps here will be crucial. I know this type of mission well. Granted, my targets were always meticulously well-researched beforehand.
You'll need to convince her, destroy her logic, end this research for good.
We might be able to do this because we've just put points in speech. This is going to involve mathematics, isn't it?
All it requires is a forceful array of incisive argumentation, logical reasoning, coercive persuasion, and cognitive contortioning.
You mean one of our old brain-off maneuvers? Really? That's what the rank and file in our old department used to call it. Provost Bolding considered it a casual moniker unbefitting of an order scientician.
Make Brun give up on science, logic, and reason entirely. Then no one will ever dare continue the research again. Between you and Marisol, it should be a light challenge. Easy.
What about you? You're always whinging that nobody's doing anything with you. Join us. Answer her fucking questions. Alright. I will try my best.
A brain-off against an order anchorite isn't entirely without risk. We could employ certain other methods to deal with her. From our former department's playbook.
Oh, yes, a book you wrote titled Making an Execution Look Like an Accident. Despite the moral quandary ideally involved, unseen consequences still abound.
That's hyperbolic at best. Data suggests significantly fewer unpredicted outcomes than outright murder, if properly executed. And I'm quite capable of skewing results in our favor.
And here I thought you'd begun to change.
I like murder. We like murder. What are the potential drawbacks of a logic bomb?
Success isn't guaranteed. A fair degree of cleverness is required. But you would have the help of someone reasonably intellectually nimble.
I would be willing and on hand to assist. And the other option would remain if we botch it.
Okay. I want to hear Azza's opinion about this.
Marisol knows what she's doing. I vote for murder.
Me too.
I just love watching her work.
Me too. I vote for murder as well. Seems like you have a clear preference here, Marisol.
I'm not arguing it's the best option, just that it is an option. Rightly or wrongly, I am familiar with the cost involved.
The Order of the Ascendant should be dedicated to uplifting humanity, not racking up a body count unduly. Our former department was shut down for things like this.
All right. We will try to undermine her confidence. If we fail, we'll just slaughter her. How about that?
Seems reasonable. Appreciate you listening. Murder shouldn't be our first option here.
Maybe I'm turning over a new leaf.
Drawbacks, both mathematically and ethically.
Honestly, I'm relieved as well. I have been trying to be different. From the person others believe me to be.
From the legend? If you're retiring as the endpoint, we'll need to find you a colorful new sobriquet.
This is my first brain off. Do you have any advice?
Typical argumentation may prove useless, and she'll likely see through most attempts at deception. Be clever, unpredictable, surprise her.
All right.
But in the event you should fail, you'll need a viable backup plan, or it will erase any chance of success completely. The Anchoress is housed in a test chamber similar to this one. It's been refurbished with some rather tacky furniture, but much of the old experimental apparatus remains. There is a hatch near the elevator upstairs. An external ledge leads to a vent system that can connect the two chambers. Doing so will expose the Anchoress to a lethal atmosphere.
Interesting.
I'll need to make an announcement afterward that an accident has occurred tied into the experiment.
For an extemporaneous plan, it's not a bad one. What if the Anchoress realizes what we're doing and calls for help?
I'll cut off her comms when she begins pleading. Oh, that sounds even more heartless when I say it out loud. Please choose wisely.
I'll try my best.
Here's the hatch key in case you need it. May all your endeavors elicit expected results.
This could be interesting, actually.
Do keep out of trouble.
We'll give it a shot. I wonder how we get to level 2. Or maybe that's not an option because of what we've done. Sorry, level 2 is where we've just been and sabotaged those experiments. We just can't go there in the lift. Right, we're gonna have to, lads, we're gonna have to use all of our skills here. Luckily, we've just put up speech. Can we do it anymore? We can't. 14 speech isn't the best stat. We're gonna struggle here.
There you are. You saw the experiment through to the end, yes? The data hasn't arrived yet, so please do tell. Was it as beautiful as I imagined? Any inklings to the result? Or perhaps I oughtn't to have recloistered myself till after the experiment concluded, Well, don't just stand there. Tell me everything.
How do I put it lightly? The experiment is fucked. There were some issues.
Some issues? You seem like softening the blow. Was there a malfunction? Was there some error in the calculations? Wait. Let's start from the beginning.
Okay.
Step me through your understanding of what's gone awry.
Everything was wrong. The equipment you're using is hopelessly out of date.
I assure you it is not. Grace was personally responsible for its selection after advisement by our team. Everything is modeled after top-order labs. What else concerned you?
The test assumes universal constraints never vary. Can you be absolutely certain of that?
Everyone knows probabilistic variance doesn't occur. That's established bedrock. Not that I spend much time in the lab myself. And, well, with science, one is never truly certain.
There you have it.
This was just a start. Such models typically make an enormous amount of errors at first. All quite expected. An anticipated setback, nothing more. It simply needs to be revised and refined. You certainly seem to be making a lot out of this, though, one must say.
Anchoress Chow doubted your plans. Her final words claimed you were swayed by flattery.
I miss her skepticalness and insight. If we could agree on a topic, there could be little doubt in its logic and rectitude. Look, there may be some validity to some of your points, yes. But we'll improve. We will continue to stride forward. There's absolutely no need for all this doom and gloom.
Ooh, look at this one. This is a special option only we can pick. An even mildly competent researcher knows optimism has no place in the lab. You fucked it, mate.
I certainly wasn't calling for an optimistic reading of the research or results, or advocating for bias in any part of the work. But with the architect as my witness, I find such an accusation needlessly provocative and somewhat mean-spirited. Now, is that all? Because I think I've had enough of all this. Everything we've done here is built off Seer Bujold's research, which is quite brilliant.
Oh, we may. I think we're doubling down. We're doubling down. The quality of her research is debatable, but your lack of scientific rigor is clear.
Well, Well, that may be true. I may not be the researcher my colleagues are, but I'll have you know I still possess feelings and dignity.
Which are not scientific.
The experiment data just arrived in my terminal. Allow me to eyeball it a moment. Perhaps there's something here to help prove or disprove any of what you've been saying. There was some variance to the input data. Not far beyond acceptable parameters, but curious. Could explain the failure.
Still sounds within the margin of error. I maintain that the underlying science is off.
Oh, come. One bad test wouldn't mean the science is completely flawed. This has been a difficult conversation. Challenging, disputatious, at times compelling. Yet I remain unswayed.
If I may, I have a point I'd like to add.
By all means.
There's a critical flaw in Sir Bujold's approach I think best illustrated by this English phrase. Time flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like a banana. I much appreciate this jest. Very simple, yet clever. Because in English, the word like can mean similar to or I prefer. And flies can be to soar, or plural of the insect. Through this perspective, it functions, makes sense, is humorous even. But in another language where words' meanings differ slightly, it does not. The framework we interpret the statement from changes, thus rendering it uninterpretable. False. Bujold's method of shortcutting the universal equation is much the same.
It lacks context. When you extrapolate the data from the mini-universe to the larger one, the information itself may scale correctly, but fail to interrelate. This little colloquy has proven rather arduous, and your points fail to... Wait. Considered as a whole... Damn it.
You're wrong.
No.
Yes.
I see it now. You are correct.
I'm always right.
We have obstinately and misguidedly blundered along here. The flaws in Bujold's research now seem apparent. Time for me to admit my errors.
Excellent.
I'll need to inform everyone. Shut down research and operations. What will I do now? There's no place for me. Go. Leave me be.
Our work here is done.
It is. You do not realize it, and you maybe never will. But you just saved your own life by admitting you were wrong. Lads, that was a job well done. That was a job well done. Extremely well done. And we didn't have to resort to murder. Azza, should we go back and murder her just for the sport?
I understand now why they say never meet your heroes, Intercessor Delgado. You've truly been an enormous disappointment. A key experiment fails and Anchor's Brun abandons vital research right after you and your consort arrive. And we are all to believe these events were unrelated?
Coincidence.
That's circumstantial and more than a mite bit paranoid. I expect better from an order scientician. Even one from the Department of Applied Scientism.
Don't think I don't see your handprints all over this, Delgado.
Ooh, speech attack, inspire. Marisol, the need for subtlety has passed, hasn't it?
According to my field calculations, we are well past the point where we need to be delicate here.
Good.
In fact, I strongly suggest we wipe the floor with these ill-notioned traitors, starting with this one, the arrogant know-nothing who led Anchor's Brun astray.
This slapdash pretense is over. I knew it!
Oh, yes! Oh my god, we killed them both in one hit. Mega kill. Slaughter! Get him! Get him. It's a whopper. I'm slowed. I've been slowed. I'm coming for you.
Balancing the equation.
Balance this. Oh my god, I could not have prayed for a better ending to the quest. Ooh. This guy's just a scientist.
I am becoming.
You are lucky, my friend. That's my hammer's been ready to dying for someone to kill.
No need to converse.
I will let you off. I am in a good mood. I'm so happy we got to wreck her. She had the aggravator. Large plasma charge. Why kill your enemies when you can annoy them? Excellent. Excellent. Be sure to tell your friends about me.
Your possibilities are limited.
Damn right. We just wiped the floor with an entire army. I love how we could choose a speech option unlocked by the speech tree that allowed us to just murder everyone. That is incredible. Jeremy, you've just came back. Post-slaughter. Jeremy, yeah. I mean, look what happened. Look what happened. Jeremy, you're not going to believe me when I tell you. You're not going to believe me when I tell you what actually happened. We debated the woman up there and convinced her, because there was two options. It was either kill her or debate her on mathematics and try and get her to cancel the experiments. We successfully debated her and she agreed to cancel the experiments. Against my better judgment, we went down in the lift, and this angry bitch that we met earlier on chatted mad shit. And there was an option in the menu. It was a speech option that allowed me to talk to Marisol and say, is it okay to drop our facade now? And Marisol went, yes. And it allowed us to enter combat and slaughter everyone on the base. So she's still alive up there, but all of our friends are dead. Oh my god, have we got more people to kill? We might have more people to kill down here. Get ready. Brace yourself. This guy might want to live. It's only him. Oh, it's only her. Oh, it's her. Sorry, that's our friend.
Oh, look who it is. The legendary former head intercessor of the Order. Another mission successfully completed. Made it through all that without a scratch, hmm? Glad to see. Here's a future I'd always hoped for. You listened. Didn't just rush in like, I am Marisol Delgado. I am always right, even when I'm wrong.
The credit or blame belongs to the commander here. It was their decision, ultimately.
You forget I know you. You always thought you knew better. No one could ever convince you of anything. Before, that is. Good to see. Maybe you are facing yourself.
There are a few things I'm still not used to saying. I was wrong. I'm sorry. Please. And thank you. But thank you, Anais.
At any rate, I'm off. You all take care now. Marisol, don't be too enigmatic or anything. Try. Before I forget. Meant to give you this earlier.
A final upgrade.
Oh, thank you, Anais. Goodbye.
Godspeed. Well, I guess we'll never know what happened to Anchoress Chow.
Oh, Brun obviously murdered her.
Yes, she
Thought
did.
you knew that. Perhaps it was an accident. Perhaps she simply wanted to knock Chow unconscious so she could sneak away. Or not. Indefinite immurement isn't for everyone. Even the finest minds may crack under the strain. But her canned, feigned concern about Chow, how she kept changing the subject, both belied an underlying sense of guilt to me.
I agree. Now you doing all right, darling?
Oh, not really. Not yet, at any rate. Everything's a bit raw right now. But suppose I will be. Thank you, dear.
Well, I'm here for you, Marisol. You know, in case you need me to help sow some violence to help you feel better.
Azaz, I love you. I love your essence, Azza. It's amazing how two people can be on the same page of a book where we just know that murder solves all problems. Deliver the recovered data to the Order. We'll do this, and this might actually allow us to speak to Ruth now. Deliver it to the Order. Cloister. Yes, it's on Cloister. Azza is up for some therapeutic violence. Violence is quite therapeutic. I do find it calms the soul. Violence calms the soul. I like the contrast between the screams of enemies begging for mercy and then the swift, abrupt silence after you crush their skulls. Find it therapeutic. I can't imagine these people will ask us to do any more quests. I imagine they might ask us to do one more. 2 to 3 quests to be allowed to speak to their leader seems reasonable. This is the second one. I'm hoping they let us speak to Ruth, because if they do, then that means once we do this, we're going to go to, which we've never been to before, we're going to go and see Auntie's Choice, and they've got their own space carrier, which we've never been to, and then we'll probably get quests off them, and then we can try and broker a deal. We're still talking about games, right? Just in general. Just talking about it in general, in a general sense.
I look forward to the reclamation of the Hyperion web. Hopefully you shall facilitate that. Now, how might we be of use to one another?
I've got the data.
Yes! Excellent! Take that, reductionists! Your horrid little surveillance devices shall finally be used for what their purpose should have been! Don't tell anyone about that outburst, please. Here's something to keep you quiet.
We've acquired the mathematician's mantle. I think I've proven myself. May I meet with the President Bishop now?
I must admit I first had doubts, due to your association with a cultist. But yes, you've earned not only my trust, but the Order's as well. I hope you'll continue working with us. I've informed the presiding bishop you're coming to speak with her. She can be found in the room off the main stairwell. I'm sure I don't need to say this. But if you even think about bringing harm to Ruth, I shall know. Be on your very, very best behavior.
I cannot guarantee it. I mean, best behavior is subjective.
Ah, you've made such progress moving us toward an Order Anti's Choice alliance. Everything seems to be going according to the plan so far. But we approach a critical juncture. When you go in to speak with the presiding bishop, please raise the issue with her. I assure you this is the correct thing to do. For yourself, for us, for Arcadia. If you continue working for the Order alone, it will likely burn any possible bridge with Anti's Choice. So this is our last and only chance.
I understand. I'll bring it up with Ruth.
Farewell. I would say good luck, but I put no stock in chance. Only probability. May the plan favor us against long odds.
Okay, we'll wait there. I think, I hope we can bring it up with her and then go and do the Anti's Choice missions. I'm not sure, but we'll see. We've got a save game here, just in case. She looks like the woman from Cyberpunk.
The Order has always proclaimed patience as a virtue, but I am pleased my waiting is finally at its endpoint.
She is epic.
For so long, you have only existed as numerical values on a chart. A bright star in a constellation of possibilities, as it were. Now with your arrival, the Order nears the totality of its goals, provided you are willing to stay aligned with our cause.
Where's the option of... I'm not making any commitment until I know what those goals are.
Prudent. Now then, I gather you already know who I am, but science has shown that good manners strengthen developing relationships by 5.3%. So, allow me to introduce myself. I am Ruth Bassar, third presiding bishop of the Order of the Ascendant, supreme calculator, and, plan willing, the architect of Arcadia's prosperous future.
Well, it is an honor to meet you, presiding bishop.
I admit, when I sent my initial message, I did not exactly know who its recipient would be. But I trusted the plan, and lo and behold, it provided you as the solution. Your recent exploits at Greater Tranquility Station have certainly made for compelling reading material. Confronting an assassin, and thereby sparing the delegates' lives before the rift inexplicably destroyed the station? Such a commendable effort is worthy of acknowledgement.
It is. Acknowledge me with gold. I'll accept a trophy too if you're handing them out. Imagine saying that, fuck it.
Sorry to disappoint. However, there's something of even greater import we must discuss. It's recently come to my attention that secret communications have been exchanged between Laplace's garden and the undisputed claim. Do you know anything about that?
I do not know what you're talking about. Ah, this. I'm working with Gertie and Alden to negotiate a truce. Vic 11 has expressed a desire to resume negotiations. I think he's right. Your delegate wants the Order and Anti's Choice to make peace. I think it's a mistake. Nah. Vic 11 has expressed a desire to resume negotiations, and I think he's right.
I should have known. Vicar Levin has made this appeal to me at least thrice since his return. He really cannot accept a solution he did not devise.
Levin has built a strong framework for peace. You should not be afraid to use it.
Levin's methodology is usually faultless, and it would be a pity to scrap so much fine preparatory work. I will put the question to you one final time. Are you certain you would rather pursue this path than work exclusively with the Order? There will be no future option to reconsider.
Yes. I want you to work together. For a brighter future.
Then I will endeavor to bring that vision to fruition, if the plan wills it. A true in-person meeting between myself and Auntie could never take place due to the security risks. But perhaps a remote conference could be a viable alternative. The odds of you persuading Auntie Cleo to agree are unfavorable. But the math does improve if you have greater standing within her corporation.
We're going to work on it. I'll do whatever it takes to earn an audience with her.
Once you have met with Auntie, instruct her to send me a communique. We can finesse the details of a conference then.
Excellent. Before I go, I've got some questions.
My time is yours, for the moment.
And mine is yours. You went to a lot of trouble to recreate Eden's conditions here in Cloister. But why? Why an ice planet?
Call it proof of concept. Laplace's garden is more than its aesthetic. It offers a vision of a future free from the despotic rule of narrow-minded jingoists, where the fruit of the plan can finally ripen. It saddens me to see the garden so despoiled by our wartime presence. But with the loss of Spirton, necessity dictated we quarter here in the interim.
Well, thank you for taking the time to indulge my curiosity. I'll be seeing you later, darling.
May you achieve progress in accordance with the plan.
Failed to cite her work completely. I worked with presiding Bishop Orlo, you know. Now there was a serious scientician.
Lads, we like presiding Bishop Ruth Bazaar. I die. This is a nice, nice bed you've got here. It's quite futuristic.
What is with the anomalous behavior?
We're pickpocketing the boutte. She's got 1,800 bits. I will accept that as payment for my legendary skills. 1,800 doubloons. What a bargain. What a bargain. Does this guy have doubloons? We might have...
Something down there?
Yes, I've lost some money. Lost some money here.
What is with the anomalous behavior?
He only had a ring, but I'll take it anyway. That's its payment for my services. It's payment for services rendered. Right. One thing we do need to do, which so we're going to try and work for Auntie's choice now. We're going to have to go to their spaceship. Speak to Auntie. That's what we have to do. And they're not going to let us speak to her without doing quests for them. So I'm excited to do this. We've got to get back to the ship. Can we fast travel to the ship from here? Because I need to do some crafting. We can. We need to craft more smoke bombs because we are using them more and more frequently because they're the best. Aside from the ginormous hammer we're using, the smoke bombs are my favorite item. They just... It's an instant 100% invisibility shield. It's so good.
Commander, it's customary to evaluate results after a mission of reasonable significance.
Yes.
Would now be good?
Not quite. Not quite. Crafting. Consumables. I imagine grenades, they're not. Thrown items. Smoke grenade. Oh, we can craft infinite amounts of smoke grenades. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. We crafted 12. We've got 17 smoke grenades. We don't really need any more. Ooh. You found a new flaw, Hermit. Your self-reliance has made you an outcast. Vendors are less eager to sell to you and prices are increased, but you gain a chance to receive double resources when you break down items. I mean, I don't think it's very good. I don't think that's very good. An extra 50% vendor prices. Double items on breakdown. I don't think I've broke down any items for like 8 hours. Then again, I've never bought things in probably about 20 hours. So I'm not going to take it. Although, we are quite a hermit. What is this? Select active pet. When the hell did we get all these? Oh, we must have had pets by default. This is the one we actually won. We got this. We rescued this. This was in the animal Crabble hospital. It wasn't very well, and we actually healed it because we're friendly like that. Oh, look at it. I think it's just shit on the floor. Have you just shit on the floor? I've had you out less than 3 seconds and it's shot everywhere. Niles, mate, you're gonna have to clean that shit up. Niles, it's your job. Those are your quarters.
I've had some time to cogitate over what occurred at Point Obviation. Some parts don't sit right with me still. Wonder if you and I might talk it through.
Let's talk it through. Lads, Marisol's actually pretty good looking, isn't she, for an old bird? You're still thinking about Anchorite Brun, aren't you?
A bit, yes. With the work I used to do, I'm no stranger to guilt and regret. Midway into my requisite sleep cycle is when it usually plagues me the most. With Anchorite Brun, I know what we did was right. I know it saved lives. But we tricked her. Forced her to doubt her mind. You heard her. She's not just dissuaded. We broke her. And yet, such actions were par for the course for me in the past. When my remorse for Brun rears its head, it will need to get in line.
And this is why you need to be more mentally and physically resilient. No matter how clever you are, you must have impenetrable defenses. It falls on her head and only her head.
Yes, Southworth was complicit. And now she's dead.
At least we won't have to worry about the universe ending. And isn't that all what matters?
Well, one hopes. According to Anais, we greatly reduced the likelihood of that occurring. It's not zero, but completing the brain off lowered the chance significantly.
Now that you have had time to think, how do you feel about Anais?
She seemed pleased that we listened to her concerns, so I've changed, apparently. Thanks to you.
The credit's all yours.
No. There's plenty of credit and blame to go around. It's been a while since anyone gave me a good talking to like Anais did. And I'll admit your influence has been rather positive. I'm pleased with the path I'm on now. I didn't think this is what the plan had in store for me. I've been facing myself with the same zeal I face my enemies. With tidier results. Appreciate you taking the time to talk it over, Commander.
Anytime. Jeremy, do you know what I even did? I actually haven't used the BFG once since the test shot. I haven't. But what I did do in preparation, but I keep forgetting about to use it when we're in a big combat situation, we could have used that on the slaughter we just did, and I think we could have got a steer Reich. But look what I did. Oh, we're not allowed to get weapons out in the ship. I've actually got it on my quick bar. Look, so I can switch to it by just pressing triangle. We've got the hammer in the BFG, so I've got it ready. I've got it prepared. We will take time to use it because I've got, I think, nearly 30 bullets, and one bullet kills an entire civilization. Amazing. Okay, so I guess we're going to go Auntie's choice. Now, I just wanted to confirm. Yeah, look, the ACS, undisputed claim. That's where they are. So imagine they're going to give us quests, and we're going to go to each planet to solve them. Okay. Lads, and with that being said, I'm going to leave it there today. Actually, it's bang on time, to be honest, because people were chatting mad shit at me. I think we're coming towards the end of the game. So we'll definitely finish this next week. I can imagine there's probably maybe about 10 hours left. So maybe 3 or... Yeah, by the end of next week, 3, 6, 9, 12, we'll probably got about 12 hours time slotted for this game. I imagine we'll finish it before then. Not that I'm rushing it, just that I think everything seems to be coming to a point, and I'm having an absolute blast. Lads, thank you very much for joining me today. Take care of yourselves. That is the end of this week's stream. I don't think Saturday. Do you know what, lads? I can't make a 100% commitment here. But I think on Saturday I might be able to sneak in that cheeky all-day stream of Dispatch. I think. If we can, we will. And you'll see me put the live stream will begin at whatever time. So I'll probably try and start it at 10 o'clock. Around about 10 o'clock in the morning, UK time. So I know it's going to be quite early for you, Jeremy. And that'll allow me to finish it at about 6 o'clock-ish, which is when my lass should get back from doing her things. But I think that could be a good day. But if we're doing that, I might have to stop for a lunch break. But I might plan that out. Yeah, we'll figure it out because I really want to play Dispatch. Everybody said it's amazing, and I think doing it all in one go in a single day might be phenomenal. We might even have to start a little bit early, but we'll see. We'll see, lads. Take care of yourselves. Cheers for joining me.
The heavens crack, the gods ignite. A warrior rises to end the fight. Steel in hand, fury untamed. The gods will fall, their power reclaim. On sacred ground, the gods descend, but he's their fate, their bitter end. One slice, the heavens bleed like water. A war cry echoes. This is Sparta. He charges through their golden halls. Their thrones crumble as his fury calls. Each strike like thunder, no time to reflect. His roar reverberates. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. From the skies, he takes his aim. The gods can't stop the wrath proclaimed. A blade so fierce, their fate provokes. The end arrives from the top ropes. Lightning falls, but he won't yield. A mortal man with a deadly shield. The gods strike hard, but his skill instills a battlefield champs. I got killed. They lash out in rage, but their strikes all fail. He deflects with ease, his legend prevails. With a wicked grin, his voice grows louder. He shouts, I'm a berry monster. From the top ropes, he takes his aim. The gods can't stop the wrath proclaimed. A blade so fierce, their fate provokes. The end arrives from the top ropes. from the sky, neck cut cleaner, a shout resounds. John C. The God's crown falls with a shattering hum. A lost power ends their run with bloodstained steel. The warrior chokes. Heaven is below from the top ropes. From the top ropes the gods did fall. A mortal's might, he ended it all. The heavens scream, their fate revoked. Their end arrived from the top ropes. The skies are calm, the gods are no more. A warrior's tale, a mortal lore. His great sword hums, the cosmos bends. A legend forged where the divine ends.